Glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It is week 8 of the EA Sports College football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with Coach Satterfield. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you...
Ma, what's the password to the Wi-Fi again?
Down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks.
I know on paper this is really good offense versus really bad defense here at this point of the season, but I think the key and the hallmark, David, for championship teams is consistency, right? Doesn't matter who you're playing, you got to bring your A game to the park. And one thing you know about this quarterback with his experience, he demands a lot from his teammates, and he told us this week he's holding them accountable to a high standard of play in this one.
Well, we love to come into games, guys, and our job in the broadcast booth is we want to paint the pictures of how this game's going to be competitive, how it's going to be great. I'm not that good of a painter. Jesse's not that good of a painter. So, like, this is not a good matchup. And this is what you call a cupcake matchup in the middle of the season that's going to be incredibly one-sided unless one team just decides, hey, we're not going to show up today, and we haven't prepared like we should.
Sets his feet. It's McClung. Left side is Simon. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Season Allen. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun. Out wide left, it's Simon. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the 1st down.
Hey, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, and he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Driving forward, it's Carr. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's McClung. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And They don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
So Virginia Tech's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip? Right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
On the move, it's Addison. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking for a man. It's McClung. They'll run the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wants to go up top on second down. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Power ahead. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on fourth down. The give. Not gonna make it, and the fourth down gamble backfires.
Now, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on fourth and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole even open up, and they get the big fourth down stop.
Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Back to throw, it's Shaw. He's got it. Turning it on. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right and works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hits inside. It's Hurtado. Driven back.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. Pass the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this.
Makes the grab in their space. The 50. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. The play fake. Lets it fly. Into the house. Touchdown. Attack. He'll try to tack on one more. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently, does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To throw, it's McClung. Right side, it's Simon. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. Turns it upfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Looking for room at the 40. Still on his feet at the 45. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, UNC! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hurtado. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw at Shaw. Snags it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. He wants to throw it again. Blasted as he lets it go. Left side is Adams. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Just gets rid of that one.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Just drives it between the uprights. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's McClung. Fires left. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's out of bounds right at the 15.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Hang on a second. You mean... Yes. The process of making Christ echoes the story told in the village of origin in the legend of the hero.
Bringing it back. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 16, the Indiana Hoosiers.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
To the air, it's Shaw. Rushes on. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Holds on, it's Bradley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now, dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Paul.
2nd down to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his target. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the option. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. There's some room. Let him stop with those feet. Moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pulls it. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Hokies! They take the lead with the 6. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Got his man in the middle.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for a man. It's McClung. Hit as he throws. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
Here comes the heat. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Touchdown, North Carolina! And we've got the upset brewing as they take the lead with that score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll heave it deep. Out wide left, it's Adams. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Quick spin on the ride. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Sweet cut there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. Touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point.
North Carolina, 24.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Working the ground game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Second down coming up. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sells to fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Moves the pocket. It's Shaw. Forced him to get rid of it on third down. The Hokies send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets a block. And there he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
That's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Long way to go on second down. The fake wants to throw.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Crosses the 30. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. Searching for space. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, UNC! Stealing a score on special teams. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And, Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Hauls it in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Extending the play. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Drives inside. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Look out! And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Scanning the field, it's Shaw. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Adams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside.
Snags it, and there's running room. The tag. Touchdown, Hokies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Looking for a gap. It's Addison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's McClung. He's going to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. The running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. They'll ride the hot hand. And a short run there, and that'll end it. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have.